Greetings and salutations, friends. Welcome back to another edition. And I've done a little bit of work around here. I put some fencing down and put some hedging down. And yeah, and then okay, we've got all this here. I put these doors down like access doors for the backstage. And then I did some work here with the pathing around the log flume. All right, but we've got this big empty space, and I think we need to fill it with something. Maybe a roller coaster. Yes. And I haven't really worked with the hybrid Woodies, so I'm gonna go with a hybrid today. Let's go ahead. I've got an idea in my head of what I want to do. So let's go ahead, and we're going to start kind of just dropping track down. I'm going to put this little squirrely in here at the beginning, just to give a little bit of excitement before it hits the boring old lift hill. And we're going to get up to about 150 feet, I think. Or is it 200? I can't remember. And then we want a nice climb, and then a nice zero-G element there, and then a nice corner. And we're going to bring it back down. Let's get those bloody trees in the way. Just going to move all these trees out of the way. Let's get that sorted out. Yeah. All right. And then I'm going to go another little whoop-de-doo, and then we're going to go into a little brake run here. And let's make sure that we've got enough momentum to get up there. I want it to be doing around 8 to 16 miles an hour when it hits that hill. And it didn't quite have enough momentum to get over that one properly. There we go. All right. That needs adjusting a little bit more because we're not getting lift at the top of that. That's what I want. I want that nice floaty feeling. So let's do an overbank turn here, and then we'll do a loop, half a loop actually, half a loop. Towards the footpath and then back again. Oh God, I've got to get it to bend around the right way. There we go, because I don't want it coming back under the track, because then it will remove the supports, and that's not a thing. All right, now let's do a nice zero-G roll there, and then we'll just do from here on. We'll do standard like whoop-de-doos on the way back again. All right, so let's see what we've got here. I want to try and balance out the length of time between each brake section. So we now have 2 brake sections. Right? I've just created one. So now we're going to go into some more fun. We'll go up and over that. That's probably going to need adjusting later. Let me do my maintenance track here. So there'll be a little switch track here into the maintenance shed, and we'll do an entryway there, and we just got to feed this back in again. Now the issue we have here is that the ground at this point is higher than the ground at the station. So I've got a little hill to go down, which actually is quite nice. It allows me to do a little helix before we hit the station again, so I can bleed off a little bit more momentum from the train. Alright, so there's one lift hill, one brake run. There's the other brake. And then we go around here, so we need a brake in there, and then into our shenanigans before we get back to the stations. Let's do some tight corners in here. Can I get around here without hitting the track? Should be able to. This might be a little tight. We might have to come back and adjust this, but we'll have a look at it. Alright, so let's do a quick test here. We want to make sure that we get through this. So we've got that one there. Over we go. Around that, and then into the station. That's a little bit too squidgy-widgy. And we need some more airtime on these tops of these hills. Alright, okay, so we'll bring this down so we can make a little bit more airtime at the top of this. Alright, smooth that out there. Okay, a little bit of a kick there just to give it some airtime, and I'm going to widen out this corner as best I can. I don't have a great deal of room here, so we'll see what goes on. Alright, looks like we've got that going. Now, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 block sections. So what I'm going to do is try and time this for 4 trains, right? Because, you know, in the real world, you wouldn't have a single train or just 2 trains running a track like this. You'd want as many as possible to get as many people through, to get as much money out of them as possible. Actually, no, just to get as many people through the attraction as you can, because the more people you have on the attraction and off the path, the better your park. Because you don't want people milling around on the path, wandering around where am I going to go? That queue's full, that queue's full. You don't want them there. You want them in the queue, waiting for the ride. So we've got 4 trains. It looks like we've got that timed right there. Okay. Let's see if we can get the paths all set up. So I've got a lot of room to play with. So I think we're just going to do a straight path through some kind of visual hoo-ha. But we'll do a straight path between the big wheel and the track itself. We'll do a little entryway there. That should be good. And we'll do an exit here. We can't do a slope path with the grid turned on. Egypt. Alright, let's move some more trees out of the way. Alright, and that's pretty much that. We'll give this person their little cubbies. There we go. Fantastic. Alright, and we've got the ride timing set, so there should be very little delay between the cars returning and the cars leaving the station. So let's just put a little bit of theming along the path here. Like this. We'll use our log barrier again. It's really nice actually. It's high enough to block people from doing dumb things, and it also blocks line of sight. So there we are. We'll get some benches down there. Alright, cool beans. So it's like it's running quite nicely. Should get some nice throughput on that now. Alright, so we'll save this, and now what? Restrooms, that's right, they're complaining about toilets. Let's drop actually no, let's look at scenery. We need to theme this path out. So let's do something fun. Right, we'll do lots of turny, coggy things along a wall here. There we are. Just something for the guests to look at whilst they're standing in line waiting for this incredible roller coaster that I have created to melt their minds. Okay, that's going the wrong way. We'll put that one on there. We'll put that there. What do I want in this end here? I don't. Ooh, that's nice. This piston. Alright, maybe we can get this in here somewhere. What about the end? So it looks like this piston is driving the entire lot. Alright, so we'll flip this over like this. It's going the wrong way. Damn it. Okay, so I've got to flip these around. Still going the wrong way. Alright, so now I've got to attach that to there. Okay, hang on. Now this is sticking out too far. Oh, okay, well, it'll be fine. We'll come back and figure that out. We'll block this off, and maybe we can turn this into an employee lounge or a guest area or something. But let's get some supports on here, because we need some kind of roofing on the top of this. Something to provide a little bit of shelter. So we'll put some bars across there. Okay, up like that. Looks pretty good. Alright, looks a bit plain though. What else can I put on it? Well, that looks pretty good. Okay, we'll go with that. Excellent. Alright, and we'll put those back on that side. It looks a little interesting. And we'll put a roof on there. Let's chuck a door on here on either side, so that way it looks like there's something going on in there. And we'll just make that like a faux employee building. Let's get some fencing along here. We're going to go with this stuff again because it kind of sort of fits the theme. And we'll get that on there, and it's nice and pointy. It stops people from jumping over the top and doing stupid stuff with the roller coaster track. Alright, so now let's go ahead and we will try and get our our service road through. Okay, so we're going to need to go under the coaster here. Okay, all right. Well, let's just dig out a little trench. We'll see if we can't get this under the roller coaster here. So that'll be fun for the employees, right? So wandering off to work, and there's a roller coaster plowing overhead. That's awesome. Okay, okay, well, that's a little bit more there. Okay, so that connects there, and I'm going to split it once off that way. Okay, and then one up this way into here. I might come back and actually change these from the gravel path to the natural path. I don't know. All right, so let's go on here. Looks like it's doing okay. There's a little bit of a wait time at the station there. So let's hit save. And let's see if we can start working on our river rapids right now. We'll put this down here. I'm going to tunnel this out. Okay, so we'll put the station here. We don't need a really long station because these can actually queue up behind themselves on the ride. But it does actually affect the EFN values when they do that. So you don't really want to block the station too much. Okay, so let's... okay, we're going to need 2 lift hills here. We'll bring this along here. I'm going to try and follow my planned route as much as I can. So we've got a nice little drop here. That's awesome. Okay, so we'll come around. We'll snake around this way a little bit. I don't think we can do that snake, though. Right, we'll do a little drop there. Okay, so we've got to come around this way and catch them off of this hill. Wait, how do I... Well, there's the drop. Wow, how do I start the drop? Wait, what? Huh? Okay, fine. All right, so we'll go from the top down then. Screw you. Okay, so we go down. No, it's not going to work. Let's come around this way. Ooh, actually, I wonder. Can we do a tunnel? So let's come around this way. We'll try and get this to match up. We're going to have to move the path, aren't we? Alright, we'll come up there. We'll go through there. There's the end of our drop. We'll come around. Yes. Alright, so we're connected to the station. Fantastic. Alright, let's dig this out. We'll dig this out here. Alright, we'll come around this way. It's all jolly exciting for the passengers. We'll come around this. We'll do a tunnel right here. We'll just do a little, a little tunnel, and then the big splash down at the end of the ride, and then into the station. All right, let's just do a little bit of terrain smoothing here. Should we make this wider? Let's make this wider. So we get a little bit of spinny happening, and they can pass through there. We'll do that there. Looks pretty good. Actually, let's make this a tunnel as well. Okay, so we go into a tunnel and then up a lift tunnel. Haha, nice. All right, so let's do a quick test. We'll see what we've got. Yeah, that looks adequate, I think. All right. And what else? Oh God, the entrance and exit. How am I going to do this? Alright, so now we've got to get the path over here. Actually, you know what? Now I think about it. Let's redo this whole thing, right? We'll lift this up here and we'll create a little splash place for the people to get wet. We'll come down and we'll just connect this bridge up. And I think we're going to call that it. We'll get this leveled out and then I'll come back and work some more on this. So that's it for today. Again, constructive criticism is always welcome and much appreciated. And have a fantastic day, evening, afternoon, morning. Ta-ta!